Is masturbation really affecting your gym performance? Let's talk straight about how this habit could be holding you back from reaching your fitness goals. 1. Lower testosterone levels. Testosterone is one of the most important hormones in the male body, especially when it comes to building muscle, maintaining strength, and recovering after intense workouts. It plays a direct role in muscle protein synthesis, which is the process your body uses to repair and grow muscle tissue after lifting weights. When testosterone levels are high and stable, your energy, motivation, and muscle building potential are all at their peak. Now let's talk about how masturbation fits into this. Studies and anecdotal evidence suggest that frequent masturbation, especially when paired with porn addiction, may lead to temporary drops in testosterone levels. Right after ejaculation, your body experiences a short-term dip in testosterone. While this drop isn't always massive, doing it repeatedly, especially multiple times a day, can keep your testosterone on a roller coaster. Over time, this can throw your hormone balance off. Lower testosterone doesn't just mean slower muscle growth, it also affects your recovery rate. When testosterone is down, your body takes longer to repair the micro tears that form in your muscles after lifting. That means more soreness, longer rest periods, and fewer gains over time. Another problem is motivation. Testosterone boosts your drive, not just sexually but also physically and mentally. When levels are low, you may feel tired, lazy, and mentally foggy. That can make it harder to stay consistent with workouts or push through tough sessions. Now it's important to note that occasional masturbation in moderation isn't going to destroy your testosterone or ruin your gains. But if you're doing it often, especially right before workouts or as a stress reliever every day, it could be sabotaging your progress without you even realizing it. In short, if your goal is to build a strong, lean physique and optimize your performance in the gym, keeping your testosterone stable is key. Cutting down on unnecessary masturbation might be a smart move toward becoming your best version, both mentally and physically. 2. Reduced energy and motivation. One of the biggest reasons why frequent masturbation can hurt your gym progress is because of the energy crash that often follows. It's not just in your head. Post-release fatigue is a real thing. After ejaculation, your body releases a cocktail of chemicals like prolactin and serotonin, which are associated with feelings of relaxation and drowsiness. While this might feel good in the moment, it can leave you drained afterward, both physically and mentally. This tired, lazy feeling can kill your motivation to work out. You might have planned to hit the gym hard, but after masturbating suddenly you feel like skipping your session or doing the bare minimum. That kind of inconsistency can seriously affect your results over time. Building muscle and strength requires energy, intensity, and commitment, and if you're constantly feeling sluggish because of frequent masturbation, you're setting yourself up for slower progress. Let's also talk about mental focus. Masturbation can temporarily numb your brain's reward system, especially when it's paired with porn. This leads to a decrease in natural dopamine sensitivity. Dopamine is a key neurotransmitter that helps you feel motivated and driven to achieve your goals. When you're constantly getting dopamine spikes from artificial sources like porn, it becomes harder to feel excited about real-life achievements, like crushing a new PR at the gym. On top of that, masturbation right before a workout can completely ruin your performance. It lowers your adrenaline, reduces your aggression levels, and makes it harder to lift heavy or push through intense exercises. You might still show up at the gym, but you won't be training at your full potential. To make serious gains, you need all the energy, focus, and motivation you can get. By cutting back on unnecessary masturbation, you're likely to notice a difference, not just in your mood, but in your workouts, recovery, and overall drive. If you're feeling stuck or unmotivated lately, this could be one of the hidden reasons behind it. 3. Poor focus during workouts. One of the most critical factors for success in the gym is focus. You need to be mentally sharp to push through heavy sets, maintain good form, and connect with your muscles during every movement. However, excessive masturbation can have a negative impact on your mental clarity, making it harder to stay focused and engaged during your workouts. When you masturbate frequently, your brain releases a combination of chemicals that can affect your mental state, including dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. While these chemicals can produce feelings of pleasure and relaxation, they also contribute to a temporary mental fog. This post-release feeling of relaxation can leave you feeling spaced out or tired, making it difficult to concentrate on your workout. Instead of focusing on your muscle contractions or the intensity of your sets, your mind might wander, reducing your ability to get the most out of your training. The mind-muscle connection is essential for optimal workout performance. This term refers to the ability to consciously engage the specific muscles you're targeting during an exercise. Without sharp focus, it's much harder to activate the correct muscles properly, which can lead to poor form, inefficient workouts, and even a higher risk of injury. If your mental clarity is compromised due to frequent masturbation, your ability to fully connect with and activate the muscles you're working on diminishes. Additionally, masturbation can impact your brain's overall function, making it harder to sustain attention and maintain mental discipline. During a workout, you need to be mentally alert, focused on every rep and set, and motivated to push past your limits. When your brain is constantly in a state of fatigue or distraction, your physical performance suffers as a result. In conclusion, if you want to optimize your gym performance, mental clarity and focus are key. Cutting back on excessive masturbation may help improve your ability to concentrate, strengthen your mind-muscle connection, and ultimately lead to better workouts, stronger results, and faster progress. 4. Disturbed sleep cycle. A good night's sleep is one of the most important aspects of muscle recovery and growth. After an intense workout, your body needs time to repair muscle fibers, replenish energy stores, and release hormones like growth hormone (GH). This is when your body does the majority of its recovery work. However, if your sleep cycle is disrupted, especially by late-night masturbation, it can significantly hinder this recovery process. Masturbating late at night can interfere with your sleep in multiple ways. First, the release of hormones during and after ejaculation, like prolactin, serotonin, and oxytocin, can cause relaxation and a feeling of sleepiness. While this might seem beneficial in helping you fall asleep, it doesn't necessarily lead to high-quality restorative sleep. The energy drain can actually make you feel more tired the next morning, leaving you less energized and less focused for your workouts. Additionally, late-night masturbation can mess with your body's natural circadian rhythm. The body's internal clock is highly sensitive to timing, and activities late at night can disrupt your sleep patterns, especially if you're not giving yourself enough time to wind down before bed. A disrupted circadian rhythm can make it harder for you to fall asleep or reach deeper stages of sleep, such as REM sleep, which is crucial for muscle recovery and hormone production. Without proper sleep, your body struggles to repair itself. Muscle growth doesn't happen in the gym, it happens while you sleep. If you're not getting adequate rest, your body can't effectively rebuild muscle tissue, leading to slower recovery and less growth. You'll also feel more fatigued during your next workout, making it harder to perform at your best. In conclusion, the timing of your activities, especially late-night masturbation, plays a significant role in how well you recover and grow. If you want optimal muscle recovery and growth, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule and avoiding late-night habits that disrupt your sleep can make a big difference in your gym results. 5. Dopamine desensitization. Dopamine is often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter. It plays a vital role in the brain's reward system, motivating us to engage in activities that bring us pleasure, such as eating, exercising, or achieving goals. However, when you frequently stimulate your brain with intense rewards, such as from porn and masturbation, it can cause a phenomenon known as dopamine desensitization. Here's how it works. When you engage in high-reward activities like watching porn or masturbating, your brain releases a large amount of dopamine. This creates intense feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. However, the more frequently you engage in these activities, the more your brain becomes accustomed to these intense bursts of dopamine. Over time, your brain starts to require more stimulation to experience the same level of pleasure. This results in a dulling of your reward system, meaning that activities that used to bring you satisfaction, like going to the gym or hitting a personal record, no longer feel as rewarding. When your brain is overstimulated by porn and masturbation, it can lead to a feeling of meh or lack of motivation in other areas of life. The natural rewards from the gym, like the satisfaction of hitting new lifting goals, don't seem as exciting anymore. This is because your brain is now numb to those more subtle rewards, making it harder to feel motivated or driven to achieve new fitness milestones. Additionally, this desensitization can lead to a downward spiral. As your gym wins become less satisfying, you might feel less motivated to put in the effort. This can result in skipping workouts, reducing intensity, and ultimately slowing down your progress in the gym. To avoid this cycle, it's important to balance your dopamine levels by engaging in healthier, more sustainable activities that challenge and reward your brain. Reducing masturbation and porn consumption can help reset your reward system, making the natural satisfaction of accomplishing fitness goals more enjoyable and motivating once again. If you're serious about transforming your body, it's time to control your habits. Join the journey. Subscribe to NoFap Nation for more content that fuels your mind and muscles.